All right, let's get into it. Today, we're not just doing another how-to guide. We're going to go deeper. We're going to pull back the curtain on the core mechanics of the U.S. government's immigration and tax systems. So, how do you even begin to tackle something as huge as U.S. immigration or taxes? Well, here's a thought. Let's stop thinking of them as these scary, impossible mazes. Instead, picture them as a series of games. Yeah, interconnected games. Each one has its own rulebook, and the key is, if you learn the rules, you can absolutely win. So here's how we're going to break it all down. This is our game plan for today, looking at the big ideas that connect both of these systems. Okay, section 1. Let's start with the absolute bedrock principle here. Even though immigration and taxes seem like totally different worlds, they both run on the exact same fuel: precision, documentation, and you. You have to be actively involved. And this is really the most important thing to get your head around. Don't think of USCIS and the IRS as two separate, tangled messes. They're actually more like two different platforms running on the same operating system. And that system is all about verification and compliance. Once you see that pattern, that core logic, you've got a huge leg up, because it all comes down to one powerful idea. The burden of proof is on you. You have to prove your case. All right, next up, let's talk about where you'll actually interact with these systems. Because, like everything else, they've moved online. Take a look at this. On the left, you've got your My USCIS account, and on the right, the IRS business tax account. They look different, but they're doing the same thing. They're parallel universes. Both agencies have built these powerful online portals to be the main way you interact with them. And this isn't just about making things easier for you. No, it's smarter than that. It's about streamlining the whole process, cutting down on simple mistakes, and creating a perfect digital paper trail for every single thing you do. Okay, so you've found the digital front door. You're logged in. But to actually get inside and play the game, you've got to know the rules. And it really all boils down to one critical concept. And here it is, due diligence. Now, that's the official term the IRS uses, but don't let the fancy words fool you. This is the core assumption of the entire system for both taxes and immigration. The burden of proof is always on you. It's your job to make sure every single piece of information is correct, complete, and that you have the documents to back it all up. Let's make this real. Look at the requirements for naturalization, for becoming a U.S. citizen. You see things like age, residency, good moral character. Now, it's tempting to see this as just a checklist, but that's a mistake. Each one of these is a claim you're making, a claim you have to prove with solid evidence. Take continuous residence. Seems simple, right? But if you were out of the country for 6 months, maybe a year, you could break that continuity. Suddenly, your plane tickets and passport stamps become absolutely critical evidence. And hey, let's not forget the simplest rule of all, one that trips up so many people: you have to pay the right fee. I know it sounds basic, but it is absolutely non-negotiable. If you get the amount wrong, even by a little bit, or pay the wrong way, the system is literally designed to just kick your application right back out. It won't even get looked at. Game over before you even started. All right, so you've followed all the rules, you've uploaded your documents, you've paid the fee. Now comes the big moment, the climax of this whole process. This is where everything you've done gets put under the microscope. Just listen to this quote from an IRS agent. I'm going to look at 25 of your clients' files. I will then review your due diligence records. Whoa, that sends a chill down your spine, right? This perfectly captures how intense this verification step is. This is not a friendly chat. It is a forensic deep dive into your records to make sure every single detail lines up. And it's the exact same vibe on the immigration side. During your naturalization interview, the first thing they do is put you under oath. Then, a USCIS officer goes through your application page by page, question by question. See the pattern? It's that same intense personal verification. This is the moment where all those PDFs and digital forms you uploaded,
turn into a real-life, face-to-face examination.
Okay, but what if things go wrong? What if you get stuck or you feel like you're being treated unfairly? This is where a lot of people panic. But the good news is there are actually safety nets built right into the system. You just have to know they exist.
And this is so important. Please pay attention to this. On one side, you have the Taxpayer Advocate Service, or TAS. On the other, the SBA Ombudsman. These are your secret weapons. They are powerful, independent groups whose entire job is to help you when you're stuck in a loop with the IRS or another agency. They can step in and advocate for you. Honestly, just knowing these guys exist is a total game changer.
So let's bring it all home. We've talked about the rules, the digital tools, the interviews. Now let's boil it all down to the key principles you need to succeed.
So, what's the big takeaway here? Look, success with this stuff isn't about luck. It's not random. It is all about having the right strategy, a mindset built on these 5 key ideas. Document everything because the burden of proof is on you. Master the digital tools, understand the rules inside and out, prepare like crazy for that verification interview, and know your rights. It's about taking total ownership of your case, from that first online form all the way to the finish line. Because in the end, navigating these systems, it's about more than just filling out forms and paying fees. It's about recognizing your role and your responsibility within this massive, complex system. A system that, at its heart, is designed to be fair and orderly. So the final question isn't just, are you eligible? It's, are you prepared to prove it?